This week, we're going to be making kutsinta, which is a chewy steamed rice cake that is usually served with puto, which is another steamed rice cake that we made last week. Welcome back to this channel where you learn how to cook Filipino food with easily accessible ingredients. If you want to take on the challenge of cooking one Filipino dish a week for 4 weeks, click on the link in the description below. Let's get started. In a large bowl, combine 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/2 cup tapioca flour, 1 1/2 cup brown sugar. I didn't have brown sugar, so I just used the coconut sugar that I had, which lends a beautiful brown color to the kutsinta anyway. Also, a typical kutsinta recipe usually has annatto powder added into the recipe, but it's not an easily accessible ingredient, so we can just omit that in this recipe. Finally, add a pinch of salt. Whisk the ingredients until fully combined. Then, add 3 cups of water. Kutsinta typically has 1 tablespoon lye water, L-Y-E. But since that's also not as easily accessible, I boiled 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda with 1 cup of water for 5 minutes and used that as a substitute. So take 1 tablespoon of this baking soda solution and add it to the batter. Mix very well. Your mixture will be watery. Then transfer it into an easily pourable container because we'll be pouring this out into cupcake molds. Make sure you're stirring occasionally to prevent the dry ingredients from sinking to the bottom. We'll be steaming these guys, so grab your steamer and start boiling water in the bottom pot. Place the cupcake molds in the steamer baskets, then stack them on top of the boiling pot. We're gonna steam the small molds for about 35 minutes or until the tops of the kutsinta are set. The larger cupcake molds will steam for at least 45 minutes. That's it! Remove them from the heat and wait until they've cooled down before removing them from the molds. Typically, we garnish kutsinta with freshly grated coconut, but you can also use dried coconut flakes if that's more accessible for you. So chewy. Kutsinta is a very nostalgic treat for me, and so I love just having a couple in the afternoon to curb my hunger. Try this recipe at home and let me know if you like kutsinta as much as I do. Again, thank you guys so much for watching these videos. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in next week's video. Bye!